Welcome to Operation Viking. This is Commonwealth 2. Commonwealth has 18 to spend. It's buying 2 infantry, an artillery, and a transport, and saving 1. Commonwealth has a couple of combats, or at least 1 combat. So it's going to take this tank, it's going to go 2, and the infantry and the artillery. We're going to move into Tanzania. The rest are non-combat moves, so we'll go ahead and resolve that. Put this in frame. So Commonwealth will be rolling a tank and a paired artillery. 2 hits. Italy is going to rebut, and a miss. So that goes back to the UK. The UK will go up 1. Starting over here, non-combats, the artillery is going to move up from Sydney into New Zealand. The 2 guys are going to load on the transport and take Sumatra. The 2 planes will go 1, 2, 3, 4, land in Calcutta. This plane will go 1, 2, 3, land in Calcutta. This guy is going to move back to Malaya. This cruiser is going to move back to 62. Then the 2 infantry in South Africa are going to rail 1, 2, 3 into Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. I think that's all the moves. From a disposition of forces, the 2 infantry are going to go into South Africa. The transport's going to go into 106, and the artillery is going to be placed in New South Wales. Just one clarification point: Italy invoked or attacked Spain, which triggered the Portuguese to flip to British. I think the British also pick up a destroyer in 91. Not certain. That Jabshire mentioned that in his video, but we'll figure it out. So from a disposition of forces, in C-Zone 61, there's a cruiser. In C-Zone 54, there's a destroyer. In New South Wales, there's an artillery. In Queensland, there's 2 AA, 2 artillery, and 2 guys. New Zealand has 1 guy. Malaya has an infantry. Sumatra has 2 infantry. And at C-Zone 41, there's a transport. In Calcutta, there is a single infantry. In Union of South Africa, there are 2 infantry. In Tanganyika, there's a tank, an artillery, and an infantry. In Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, there are 2 infantry. In London, there are 2 infantry. And then in Quebec, we have 2 infantry, a tank, and an artillery. In C-Zone 106, we have a transport. Commonwealth is at war with Japan because of Britain, so it goes up 2 for taking Sumatra. It's got 20 on the IPC tracker. From a national objectives perspective, Java, Dutch New Guinea, New Guinea, Celebes, New Britain, and or Solomon aren't controlled, so that's 3. And it does not have another national objective, so Anzac will collect 23 and carry over 1, so it'll have 24 to spend next turn. On to Germany 3.